discuss who Kemetic Reiki is for, why Kemetic Reiki, what is Kemetic Reiki, and who is affected by Kemetic Reiki. Trust me, you're going to enjoy this video. We're only going to take up maybe 20 to 30 minutes of your time, so sit back, allow yourself to absorb, and let me take you on a journey of discovery, information, and a little bit of enlightenment. Are we together with this? I'm sure we are. Thank you. Ashe, 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 and namaste, hetepu. This workshop is dedicated to the Ndinkra symbol Aya, which is the fern. And we open with the Ndinkra symbol for the fern, and this is the symbol of endurance and resourcefulness. The fern is a hardy plant that can grow in difficult places. An individual who wears this symbol suggests that he has endured many adversities and outlasted many difficulties. What other way to express the tenacity, the endurance, and the strength of melanated people and of melanated populations throughout this planet? Once again, thank you. The knowledge of self. When we study, when we go to school, when we sit at lectures, when we sit at the feet of our prophets, our sages, and our professors and enlightened ones, and our mothers and our fathers and our aunties and our uncles, and the people that we respect in our life, we are engaging in study. We are engaging in expanding ourselves and enlightening ourselves to being a better human being and just growing. Okay? So we're going to discuss two parts of you, which will be affected during this video. I'm going to be speaking to the willed part of you, which is the part of you that you have to direct and has to be instructed. Okay? Then I'm going to be speaking to the automatic part of you, which occurs without your attention. And the automatic part of us is directed by an omnipotent force, whether you want to believe it or not. There's a force outside of yourself that you don't know nothing about. You may want to know something about. You have very little knowledge about, but we still have so much more to know about. An external force that directs and instructs every living thing on this planet. Seen, unseen, animate, inanimate. Okay? So, today the willed part of you will make an effort to keep your attention on our discussions and on the subjects that we will cover. Then, your conscious effort and awareness is the part of you that will process the meaning of our discussion and our reading, and it will determine what understanding you will be extracting today. The spiritual development of individuals and nations hinge on the following: learning from outside of ourselves or from someone else, reliance on the part of being with infinite knowledge and capability from within ourselves, and balancing between the two, relying on the limited and the infinite, or the union of heaven and earth. When we consciously decide to seek alternatives to complement or evolve the ways of our mothers and fathers, we surrender to trusting ourselves and divine energy. Surrendering allows us to trust the universe and surrender, and it allows us to develop the courage that we need to embrace our own power. Knowledge and wisdom creates the discipline along with faith to mold and ground our actions. We're going to pick this statement apart for the fullness of its meaning. Note, knowledge is information, facts, and data. Wisdom is insight and good judgment. Discipline is order, self-control, and training. Faith is our belief and our trust and the confidence that we place in that which we want to embrace and incorporate within ourselves. When we mold ourselves, we want to shape and form. When we ground, just think about grounding. When you stand firm, as a tree is firm within the ground, it is grounded, it is rooted. And the actions is our doing and our working. So therefore, if we proceed to act on the principles of our divine selves. We use our good judgment, the data, the facts to support our training and conviction so that our actions do not become futile. Like going through the postures of Kung Fu and not having a clue as to the inner workings of each movement. What is Reiki? Reiki today has come to join the ranks of alternative and complementary holistic health disciplines. Reiki is the art of using the body to channel cosmic energy, just think about it, or universal life force energy, and transferring that energy to specific subjects, animate and inanimate. And here's the vessels, and here's the pathways right here, the palms of your hands. Here's the entrance right here, the crown chakra. When you were born, this part of your skull was what they call the soft spot. It was open. It was receiving. That's when you smell a baby smells divine because the baby is still connected to divine energy. And so as that energy transfers down into the crown chakra, it travels through the body circuits and is exited through the palms of our hands. And in our Western culture, we are conditioned to learn new information at an intellectual level first, and then to apply that conceptual knowledge in such a way that it either supports or invalidates our firsthand experiences. Now, the concept of universal life force energy is new in the Western world, okay? And it is unfamiliar to most Westerners. The efforts of a new student to link energy healing with something familiar is sometimes impossible and beyond the imagination. But we have so much animation in the cartoon world, okay, in the video world, okay, in film, that visualizing these ideas is not so far-fetched anymore. Reiki originates from the word Raku-ke, where Raku is the vertical flow of energy and Ke is the horizontal flow of energy through the body. So here we go. Okay. Vertical and horizontal. This is how energy is flowing through us constantly. Okay? Undulating. The same when we breathe and the lungs are breathing in and breathing out. Okay? And this is how energy flows through us. All right? Raku-ke is the art and science of spiritual self-improvement that is currently based upon the origins that go back to ancient Tibet. The knowledge obtained by ancient Tibet was received through the spiritual scholars of ancient Kemet in Africa. Presently, we understand Reiki to represent universal life force energy. Reiki is both a spiritual discipline and a natural, holistic healing art. This powerful energy is used to promote a healthy balance and harmony on all levels of existence: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. The nature of Reiki is spiritual, yet Reiki is not a religion. And it does not require a belief system to work.